Good afternoon. Today we are going to talk about positive behavior intervention and supports, also known as PBIS. PBIS is defined as a way for schools to encourage good behavior among students and to give positive feedback instead of negative feedback. A lot of people think about consequences as punishments, but we don't want to punish the children. We want to give them positive reinforcements. PBIS seeks to reduce or eliminate poor behavior school-wide through the encouragement of positive behaviors, and you can find out more about that on pbisrewards.com. A little bit about the history of PBIS. It was started in the late 80s, early 90s. Dr. Rob Horner, who is a special education professor at the University of Oregon, is one of the pioneers of PBIS. PBIS started out as actually two different schools of thought. First there was TASH, and then there was another school of thought, and the two groups came together to form PBIS as a positive behavior supports for teachers to be able to manage behaviors in the classroom. PBIS, much like RTI, is a three-tier support. In PBIS, Tier 1 is a school-wide behavior management system. It includes rules and routines and rewards for students to achieve. In Tier 1, the teacher should make rules and consequences for the class, state them clearly the first day of school, and ensure that the children understand the rules and the consequences that come from not following the rules. A good way to do this is to make a behavior contract amongst the students. So, Tier 2 is more involved and includes targeted interventions. Some of these interventions can be check-in, check-out, specifically earned rewards and behavior contracts. In Tier 2, the teacher can do things like have a behavior chart where the students get a certain number for different behaviors, such as a 3 is on target and on task, a 2 is not quite on target but only needed to be redirected one time or less than 3, and number 1 would be that they were unable to get back on task and unable to take themselves back to focus. Tier 3 is intensive and more individualized approach. The purpose of Tier 3 intervention is to focus on when behaviors take place and preventing them from happening. In Tier 3, the teacher is probably going to have to get support from the guidance counselor, administration, and there probably would be a behavior intervention plan or a BIP. The way that PBIS helps with bullying is that bullying includes aggression, violence, threats, and intimidations. All of these affect students' learning. So classroom rules and procedures create an environment where students know the rules and their role that they are playing in these rules. And using PBIS gives teachers in the school a common theme to work with. Some websites that you can go to about bullying prevention is Committee for Children, which is cfchildren.org. Stop Bullying Now, which is stopbullyingnow.hrsa.gov, or Teaching Tolerance, which is teachingtolerance.org. PBIS is a positive way to give support to children and teachers, and I feel that this support system works well as I have used it in my classroom with check-in, check-outs, and behavior support sheets. PBIS is trying to change the culture of the schools so that schools are not just running around trying to control behaviors, but that the behaviors are controlled before they get started. So I think that with PBIS, children look to get attention, and any attention is better than no attention. So with PBIS, they're getting positive attention and positive behaviors. I hope that this video helped you understand PBIS, and I look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you.